Welcome, air signs. Thank you for tuning in. This is your reading for the month of September. I hope you all are doing well. Happy birthday, of course, to my Libras. Happy early birthday. I will be back on my channel before your season starts, I promise. But I just wanted to mention it because, September is part of Libra season. So for this month, we'll have a new moon in Virgo, because we're in Virgo season, on the 6th/7th of this month, and depending on where you're at. And on 20th of September, we'll have the full moon in Pisces coming up. So stay tuned for those. Okay, I might actually upload something special for those things this month, but we'll have to keep your eyes out on my channel. Mercury will also go in retrograde by the end of September, so that's something to look forward to. But we'll make it work, okay? There's so many things we can actually get done this month. We're gonna surprise ourselves. That's how I feel, our signs. I really feel that way. Like if we do it one thing at a time, we can actually get like a lot of things done. Also, if you have felt a little bit uninspired, unmotivated, not really seeing the results that you expected or that you kind of would wish or wanted or worked for, you will start to see them dripping in the month of September. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Like honestly, keep your eyes open, see if certain things might open up, change. Like some of you, it's like literally certain borders opening up, and so you can actually put something back into motion. If you're willing to look at things from a different perspective and also look at another way of doing it, that will definitely be very beneficial for you. And it will help you to put things into motion again and to feel good about it, feel good about what's happening, feel good about what you're receiving, and that focus on your gratitude as well. Like keep your gratitude in not in check, but keep it in your daily practices, whether that's like writing 3 things down, or before you get out of bed, just name 3 things quickly where you're grateful for, and just move on with your day. Just take it into your daily practices, what I'm hearing. Okay, we have the card. We have Healer of Action. Beautiful. Healer of Action. I think this is a beautiful card to get. This is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun, which could definitely describe you. This perfect person can handle difficult situations with grace. That's definitely something I feel for the air signs. Okay, all 3 of you have this quality about you. You can make things happen right when it needs to be. Great at crisis moments. You can put all the things together, approach it from a logical standpoint and have everyone involved covered. Okay, it's something you're very, very good at. But they're saying to you is that as long as you know that you are making a difference, that it's meaning something, you don't mind to put in the work, to put in the hours. And that's something I felt as well, because you might have felt a little bit disconnected from that motivation, from feeling like I'm making a difference, and it might have demotivated you. But you will start seeing those signs that yes, what you're doing is making a difference, and you are adding something to either someone's life or to the world at a grander scale. Just don't downplay your own talents, and don't downplay the meaning of what your presence gives. Things like that is what I'm feeling with this card as well. But what they're saying in the beginning is this is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. All right, open up your heart chakra, doing things from the heart, allowing like I said, when it comes to, like, for example, gratitude, acknowledge everything that is already around you, that you have already attracted into your life, and you want to keep on moving forward from that standpoint, from a place of gratitude, from a place of acknowledgement of what you have already done and achieved, but also what the universe already conspired and put into your pathway. A lot of things didn't just happen. All right, air signs. I'm doubting which tarot card to put up, but I'm thinking I'm just gonna go with this beautiful artistic, other way around, artistic deck. Okay, this will kill their spirit. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. You see, it's a lack mentality. It's thinking I should keep everything around because maybe I won't have enough, or I don't have enough. You have more than enough. You are more than enough. Okay? I want you to know that you are more than enough. More than enough. You're perfect the way you are. You have beautiful things to offer. And when you start seeing that beautiful light within yourself, you will start, people will start showing up and reflecting that light within you, towards you. All right. Let's see what the universe has for my beautiful air signs. How can you find calmness and peace inside the chaos? Okay, because I'm hearing if I could get over the hump, then maybe I would feel better. That's like a lyrics from Erykah Badu's song. It's just, how can you feel a peace before something has shown up? How can you feel like, how can you feel peace? How can you feel at ease? How can you invite more of that relaxing energy into your day, into your life, without everything being perfect, without everything being in place? Because it's important to understand that you will attract what you send out. Judgment, beautiful. Look at that. You're coming up to a point where you're finally being recognized for all the hard work you've put in behind the scenes. All the sleepless night where you were up and you were working, all the moments you were dedicating to your study, or when you might have to run a little bit harder than other people, but you did it though. And so you will go through this, they will allow you access, is what I'm hearing. You will be allowed access now. You'll start reaping the rewards for the things that you worked on. You have reached a next level, air signs. You're walking through these gates and they're allowing you access because you have earned it. I'm hearing it's old news. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to focus to in the cards. It's old news. Beautiful. What's old news? Heartache, disappointment, mistreating. 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords. This is old news. You bending your back backwards for a little bit, for recognition, for honesty, for love. It's old news. This is old news. You're leaving this behind. But don't think that the good times only serve the good times. The bad times serve the good times. Bad is a matter of perspective. It's like training season. You have to break your heart before you learn the beauty and the power in healing. At first it's to break or be scratched or damaged before something can go through the process of healing. And the power and all the strength that comes from that process of healing is something that you take on your journey forward. And the 6 of Swords is saying exactly like, how can you be the calmest in the storm? No matter what is coming at you, you got this. You see, your sword is way bigger than the rest is coming at you. They can't even touch you. That doesn't mean that you are not entitled to feel the way about things coming at you. Of course, for everything there needs to be space. But you're not going to let it hold you back, and not going to let it stop you, and not going to let it make you feel like it used to. It's not serving you anymore, and you deserve better from yourself and from the world. So they say they don't got anything on you. You can be the calmest in the storm. Can be your own pilot, like what I'm hearing, like lean on me, lean on you. All right, what else coming in? So I'm seeing ending of a tough period, okay? You had to work through some karma. I'm not saying, oh, you are a bad person, you made bad decision, now you go through all this karma. It doesn't work that way always. Sometimes we need those karmatic lessons, or karmatic friendships, or relationships in general, or family ties, or jobs. You can have a karmatic job as well, as long as it teaches you to evolve and to grow and to heal through those experiences. It can, it can break you. Here we have the Lovers, and now you're making decisions and new, approaching life from a different angle again. Strong. Some of you are actually maybe a little bit older and still want to have a pregnancy, and even though like society or maybe people around you say, oh, would you do that, like you're a little bit older, like you sure you want to put your body through that? But you went to the doctor, you got everything tested, you seem to be perfectly healthy, and you feel guided to bring another soul into this earth. Then if you feel that way and you know that your body will be able to handle it, then go for that. You make a decision to do the thing you feel guided to do, regardless if that is creating a new company, and you might be, let's say, 64, and you're like, you know what, I feel guided to start something new. I've done this my whole life, I've done that my entire career, and now I want to switch it around, and I still just want to continue work in a different way because of my life experience. Like, don't let the world put things on you, like what you can and cannot do because of your age, or because of your experience, or because of your past, or your background, or like all of the things. It's a matter of small-mindedness, and you are everything except small-mindedness, okay? You're a lot of things, but not small-minded. You have the ability to expand your mind, but definitely other people's minds as well, through being and doing things differently, consciously. Don't dim your light to fit in, neuroscience. Don't dim to fit in. That's not the time anymore. We're in a time of Aquarius, okay? There's so much Aquarius activation right now. Like, we cannot be put back into the box. You had justice coming with the 10 of Wands. Your hard work will pay off, but it's also a balancing of the scales. If you have definitely neglected your physical body in order to get certain things done and going, then you might have a little bit of a setback of a period where you're just gonna have to ease and nurture your physical body. It is about equal give and take between the spiritual, the physical, and the mental, right? It's like equal give and take. One angle only gets all the weight, it tips over, it doesn't work. So that's something I do feel. I'm hearing lighter days are coming. Ooh, I like that. Lighter days are coming. They always say better days are coming. Beautiful song as well. But I feel lighter days are coming. Out of the dark into the light. I love that. You see the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles showing up with the Page of Pentacles indicates that you have the ability to make it happen, but it's also okay for you to focus on you for some time. All right, like if you have created a life, or in life has just happened, and you have a lot of people that count on you, it's okay for you to sometimes be a beginner again. Let someone else teach you. You might actually be very good at teaching others in certain aspects, but don't never be afraid as a leader to be a student at the same time, because that's the most powerful leader. But you have a very generous energy around you, or you are this generous person. But I feel there might be something happening for you. There might be someone actually putting a little thing together for you in order to make something happen. Okay, so like I said in the beginning, it might surprise you. So September might surprise you, like the things you couldn't really oversee or see happening, it might actually surprise you. It might actually be better than you thought it was going to be. So if you are keeping your energy on having an open heart, like I said, it might surprise you. I'm not underestimating what I'm reading in the beginning. Like, it might actually really been very heavy. Okay, and that's okay. It's allowed to be there. The darkness can serve the light. 10 of Cups. Boom. There you go. This is your happy ending. I wish you an amazing month. I'm just kidding. 10 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. You're going after your dreams. Life is too short not to live your dreams. You know, and it's okay to dream a different dream as long as you have one. Okay? You don't have to have a dream right now and then in 15 years you're still working on the same dream, even though maybe you're not that excited anymore, and something else, it might spark your energy, but it's like, you know, but I have a dream, so I should stick with that. It's okay to dream a different dream, to have a different goal. Okay? But it's fine that along the way that you walk your pathway towards your destination, that you might actually end up moving somewhere else, finding something that's might even better, as long as that is something that will take you forward instead of feeling you have to. 10 of Cups with the 7 of Pentacles. See, you go from 1 pentacle into 7 of Pentacles already. It's like your life experience, and when you follow your heart and when you make decisions coming from that place, and you allow people to be in your space that connect to you in some way, shape or form on an emotional level, that's the moment where you will start planting seeds. Very, very powerful ones. It's like I started with some vegetables and stuff for the first time this year, because last year I really focused on my plants and everything, and this year I really wanted to of course I had certain type of herbs, but now I kind of want to do like a real, like some greens and stuff. Okay, so some cucumber and some pumpkins and some cherry tomatoes and some, you know, things like that. And for the longest time I was thinking, like, I don't know what's gonna happen, like I can't see fruit coming from here, but that's none of my business, you know. I'm just providing it with everything it needs, but I'm having so much fun with anything that's growing, you know, anyways, even if I don't get to eat the fruit. It's not about that. It's about actually every single day there is something else growing, something new happening, some new stage it reaches, and of course I'm adding things to it, but I'm letting it happen in a natural timing as well. And I'm not trying to force it to grow quicker or think like, yeah, but this person has the same plant and is already fully grown and mine is still in halfway there, and what's happening with my plant? No, it's like I'm amazed and I'm taking it all in as it happens naturally. And now it has like this huge cucumber, and it's like super thick, and it's just growing, and I don't know if I will be able to eat it, but I'm having so much fun with the experience, right? So that's a little bit with the 7 of Pentacles. What I wanted to say is that I've planted all these seeds. I had no expectations coming from it, but now I think, you know, it's just started flourishing so quickly that I can't even keep up. One morning there's a yellow flower, like really big, especially on the pumpkin tree. That's like really surprising to me. Pumpkin plant. It's not a tree. And then a couple hours later the flower is gone. So you really have to grasp the moment. But the whole process of it is just, okay, I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into this really quickly. Okay, the process of I did not know any background on a pumpkin plant. Turns out is that it makes so much flowers because the seed from one yellow flower has to touch the part of another, and then it actually creates a pumpkin baby. And then one will grow, another flower will grow with like a little knot, and then you know, okay, that's where it's pregnant now, like it's gonna have a pumpkin baby. Like I keep saying, babe, we're another pumpkin baby. Look at these pumpkin babies. Like it's literally, but the thing is that bees have to transfer the seeds from the flower to the other one in a certain little small window of time, because you only have that flower for like a couple hours. And so now we have a baby growing like a pumpkin. And the thing is that I know that, you know, I'm part of it, but I'm also just allowing it to happen, right? And that's a lot of things when it comes to dreams and goals and things you want to do. There's only so much you can do, and then you're just going to have faith that it will happen, okay? And even if it doesn't, something else will grow. Because the thing is, for the longest time, I thought, I mixed the two up. I thought the cucumber plant was a pumpkin plant. Yeah, I really thought. And so something started growing, and I thought, that looks like a cucumber to me. That does not look like a pumpkin. And it wasn't, because it was actually the cucumber tree. So I switched them around, and you know. But that's the thing. Sometimes you plant seeds in one area of your life and something else starts to grow. You know, you don't always know. And it's fun to be a beginner, because I'm pretty progressed when it comes to plants, house plants and things and all of that. But when it came to like, you know, plants like basically that grows like whatever, how to put it, you know, the things outside, okay? Gardening, I guess. I was a little amount of experience with that. So I allowed myself to step into a new area of something I was already doing and actually have a fun experience again, and learn how to add that to the plants on the inside as well, and to my life. So that's the thing. That's why I wanted to share it. It was a very long story. I apologize for that. I know I'm talking to the air signs, but it's just sometimes we'll be amazed what could grow. I mean, honestly, I thought we had pumpkin, you know, plants, and all of a sudden cucumbers started to grow. That was a big surprise. But I also like cucumbers, so it's fine. You know, I'm taking it. And just because, like, you know, I can't, like, oh, we failed because I have all these cucumbers and no pumpkin, like, now I failed. No. It would be weird, right? So, anyways, they kind of look similar up until a certain age, so that's my excuse, okay? I'm mixing them up. All right, let's see what else. We have the Eight of Swords, mindset. And then you have the Four of Wands with the Hierophant, okay? You might feel a little bit trapped here and there in the house. That's normal, especially if you're in an area right now where lockdown is serious business, okay? And you might actually feel a little bit locked out. But know that you can create whatever world you want inside those walls that they want to keep you in, whether it's mentally or actually physically, okay? So you can free yourself, free your mind, and the rest will follow, okay? I don't know why I keep quoting all these songs, but apparently I'm a playlist today. It's just commit to understanding. If you live life with an open heart and an open mind, every single day is an adventure, and things can actually flourish and grow there. Never stop watering those dreams. Never stop watering them, regardless of what will grow from it. Keep on watering it, even if you don't see the use, if you don't see it coming. Keep on watering it, nurture it, regardless, because in the end of the day, it will grow something, and you learn from the nurturing as well. When I nurture and put energy into nature, something else will flourish in my life in another area. That's not my intention, but it's just naturally what happens because I appreciate something. Right? I have appreciation for the beauty. I'm amazed. I'm excited. It just gives me energy. So what happens in other areas of my life? Things will start up with a similar energy. Ooh, I'm surprised. What is this? Ooh, this is nice. You know, that's just when you have that energy open. That's why they said in the beginning, you know, have your open heart. Have an open heart to things. Approach things from love. Same here. To have harmony in your life, even if it's with the people you wouldn't choose, if they weren't blood related, or if they weren't working at the same job that you ended up in, you know, that you probably wouldn't invite them to your birthday party. But see light in all and see light in everyone. Okay, because if you do that, it's the biggest gift you give to yourself. If you really truly commit to that, really have a deeper level of commitment to seeing the light and to choose love, the moments of feeling stuck and stagnant and overwhelmed and just, uninspired, it will become less and less and less, and you start to see the magic in your life happening. And it's already there. Sometimes we just need to acknowledge it. I mean, in a logical mind, it's a beautiful thing at the same time, air signs, because you were born and blessed with that, and we need people like that in the world as well. We really do. That doesn't mean you can't have a dream. Doesn't mean that you can't have a heart. See, 3 of Wands. Beautiful things will flourish from there. See? When you have that level of commitment, then the things will start to come in and flow for you. Let's end with a oracle card for you. I feel like quite spiritual reading for some reason today. Let's see what's coming in. Approaching from the heart. Approaching from the heart. Alright. Here we have 2 cards. The universe likes to do that today. I remember soul plan versus the faded life versus destiny life, and then we have breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe, and I'm definitely picking up that one from the book. Here we go. Let me see. Maybe I can find it. Yes. When we rely on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. You're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on your own personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life, to surrender to the greater will that God has for you, to move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greatest will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way. Little by little, find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. Such a beautiful, deep message, and that's the thing. We don't have to have all the whys and the hows covered all the time in order to dream the dream, to have the dream, and to work towards the dream. Sometimes there is this magic in allowing things to happen. Like I said, I have now a pumpkin and I just didn't even need to do anything for it, literally. But to admire and to nourish it, to keep on watering. So keep on watering your ideas, your things, but don't try to micromanage anything. Or you can, a couple things, not everything. Okay, certain things are up to the universe, let the universe do them. It's just like, for example, you have 2 parents and one parent has is really good at this point, and there's certain other things that other person has covered, and then you don't have to micromanage that thing. Okay, they got that. Just like the universe got certain areas of your life, and other things you got that, and you can focus your energy on that and do everything with an open heart. All right, I love you so much. I hope this wasn't a little bit too much. Okay, I will be back soon. Libras, happy birthday once again, and I'll be back before you know it. Okay.